Hello everybody, I'm Shefali Verma and this is my partner Nakechi, and our project was Voice over IIT project. Voice over, basically the project is about a SIP-based telephone system that provides a real communication to real voice and video to the user agents. The core devices that make up the test bed that we used are FreeSWITCH and X-Lite. X-Lite are the soft phones through which the user agents can make the call. Then the goal of our project was to create a SIP telephone-based test bed, which can further be integrated into a SIP service for the RTC Lab. Then the tasks and milestones for our project was first acquire the real knowledge of SIP, then configure and install the FreeSWITCH, and then configure the user agents on the FreeSWITCH, then build a test bed and test the calls between different user agents. Then we referred past Voice over IIT project reports, but the difference between the past reports and ours was that we used FreeSWITCH, whereas all the earlier teams, they used asterisks. And we also referred the FreeSWITCH link. And this is the logical architecture. It basically defines the message transfer between the components. In this, the FreeSWITCH acts as a back-to-back user agents, such that it acts as a server to the user agent who initiates the call, and it acts as a client to the user agent who takes the call. Then this is the physical architecture that shows how the components are connected to a hub. Then this is the process of installation of the FreeSWITCH. We installed the prerequisite and libraries, and then we downloaded the FreeSWITCH source code. Then we installed the sounds, and we set the owner permission to the user. Then we configured the vars.xml file, which are used to define the variables that are used in system. Then we configured the SIP profiles to listen on a unique port. And then we created the user agent in the directory folder, and we added the dial plan entry so that local extensions can be added by the extension numbers of the new users. Now I'll give it to you.
These were the test calls we did for the Voice over IIT, the on-net audio call, the on-net video call, and the voicemail. This is the ladder diagram for the audio call. User agent 2 trying to call user agent 1 first sends an invite message to the FreeSWITCH, and the FreeSWITCH sends a 407 proxy authentication saying you have to identify with me before I process your request, which it acknowledges and sends another invite to the FreeSWITCH. Then the FreeSWITCH now sends 100 times saying, I received the invite and I'm processing it, and forwards the invite to user agent 1. User agent 1 now sends a 180 ringing, telling the FreeSWITCH, okay, the phone is ringing, waiting for the user to pick up the phone. And the FreeSWITCH now sends a 183 section progress, telling user agent 2 that the phone is already ringing and they're waiting for user agent 1 to pick up the phone. Then when user agent 1 picks up the phone, he sends a 200 OK to the FreeSWITCH, which the FreeSWITCH now acknowledges and sends the 200 OK back to user agent 1. The RTB messages are sent from user agent 1 to the FreeSWITCH, which is forwarded down to user agent 2, and user agent 2 sends his RTP audio message to user agent 1 through the FreeSWITCH. And when user agent 1 hangs up the phone, it sends a buy message, which is now acknowledged with the 200 OK from the FreeSWITCH, and the buy message is forwarded to user agent 2, telling it user agent 1 has hung up the phone, and a 200 OK is now sent back. This is the ladder diagram for the on-net video call, which is the same thing till you get down to the info message there, which the FreeSWITCH sends to the user agent 2, telling it, okay, there's another way you can use to display your video message. And then when the user agent 1 picks up the phone and sends it to a red OK, the FreeSWITCH acknowledges it and also sends an info message to user agent 1 stating there's another way you can also display your video message. Then the user agent 1 now sends a 415 or supported media type, telling it, I don't understand the message in the message body for the info you send. I don't support your codec you want us to use. And it still sends, while this is going on, they send their audio message, which is the RTP G711. And the FreeSWITCH still sends the info message down to user agent 2, waiting for user agent 2 to send a final response, which goes on. And then user agent 1 now sends the video message using the H263 codec to user agent 2, which is forwarded from the FreeSWITCH, and it goes back the same way. And then the FreeSWITCH still sends the info message waiting for a final response from user agent 2, which, while it's still doing that, user agent 1 hangs up the phone, sending a bye message, and FreeSWITCH sends a 200 OK down to user agent 1. While they are still sending an info message and 100 trying, user agent 2 now finally sends a 415 or supported media type, telling the FreeSWITCH that it doesn't support the codec it wants it to use for the video message. And then it forwards the bye message telling it user agent 1 has hung up, and then the 200 OK. This is the message body for the info message, where it loads the picture fast updates, which the soft phone doesn't understand, and sends the 415 medium supported. Then this is the ladder diagram for the on-net voicemail, which goes down the same till it gets to the cancel, where the FreeSWITCH sends the cancel request to the user agent 1 that the phone has been ringing for like 5 times and you've not picked. Okay, we have to cancel the section. And at the same time, it sends a 200 OK to user agent 2, telling it, okay, I'm going to receive your message, which is going to be a voicemail. And then user agent 1 now sends a 200 OK to the FreeSWITCH, said, okay, I'm going to cancel the session, and then now sends a 487 request terminated by terminating the section finally. While it sends the 200 OK to the user agent 2 saying it's going to receive the message, user agent 2 now sends the audio message, which is the RTP, and acknowledges the 200 OK. And after dropping the voice message, it sends the bye, which is hanging up the phone, and the FreeSWITCH acknowledges by sending the 200 OK. Future implementation is to integrate the voice over IIT version 2, testbed into a live network, and also pair with the version 1 voice over IIT, which uses Camalio as the proxy, and then connect the voice over IIT version 2 to the PSTN using a zip trunk. Thank you. Security. Yeah, we're going to do that. Any questions? Yeah?
I'd be interested in looking at your configuration files. I've never played with FreeSWITCH, so I
Yeah, okay. We can get that to you. Thank you.